Hello Sagittarius, this is Victoria from My Hope and Boo, and I'm here with your August tarot forecast. Today we're going to take a look at what's happening with your love life, your relationship in the months of August, what is relevant to know for career and workspace, and how to utilize the energies of the months, the advice from the universe. I will also post some messages from your person of interest to yourself at the end of the reading. And as always, we're starting with an oracle deck. Today for you, I'm going to be using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Let's see what we have in stock for Saggy in the month of August. Hope you guys are doing great. Have a very interesting month with Venus retrograde through the whole month. So be careful with making commitments in your relationships or starting a new one. If you are meeting someone new this month, don't make any hasty decisions onto how this relationship is for you. Wait till after September 3rd when the retrograde ends to assess that again. And on the 23rd of August, we'll have the beginning of the Mercury retrograde that will stay for 3 weeks. So that's going to be a doozy. We have Milk and Honey here. I will read it from a book actually. I love this book and I like that it's you can basically choose how much of the content you want to learn for yourself, and depending on what kind of question you ask, they also give you a little bit of different references for the same card. But I'm just going to read the general oracle message. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious, when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. When you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. Wow. Nourishment in every form. This is so good. So good. I love it, especially because we have Virgo season starting, and Virgo is teaching us to be in that nourishment, to know how to do self-care, how to be in that self-caring mode day in, day out, through your choices, through your lifestyle, through your how you take care of your health. Okay, let's get into the reading. So what do we have for Saggy in the month of August? I was just doing the reading for Scorpio and they were in the opposite message, kind of like needing that self-care, needing to remind themselves about it. And you got it. It feels like it's, you know, the time of reward, of like paying back of, you get in return from whatever you've been putting out in the world, how you've been with people. For your love life, we have Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Empress. Nice. You could be dealing with a Taurus or Libra. For your career, we have the Death, Scorpio energy, Page of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords. And the advice from the universe is Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Okay, so we have a lot of court cards generally. We have two queens, two pages, two fours, Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and Four of Wands. Wow. Yeah, so there may be somewhere in the back of your mind, there may be a thought that maybe you missed an opportunity in love, that maybe you've judged the person too harshly, or you were supposed to give them a second chance, something along those lines. But the truth is that you are setting almost like a new foundation in your life, right? Like it's almost like when you've ascended to the next level, then you kind of have to do that foundation again, because on this new level it's a different material that you need, or you can afford a better material, something along those lines. And I'm using this metaphorically, of course. So whatever that foundation is, whether it's your healthy lifestyle like I was just mentioning, whether it's people that you surround yourself with, or your attitude towards something, or maybe even starting a new hobby or something, right? So, but it's big. That's what I can sense here. And in your love life, we have Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Empress. So I'm getting that you feel small compared to your either to your partner, current partner, or to the version of yourself that you'd like to get to, you know? Like if you're seeing that you'd love to be in the Empress mode, like on that level, but you feel like you are not there at all, right? Like, and you don't have much to show up for, which is not a healthy relationship. So I would say, and we have advice for you here anyway with those Queens of Cups and Wands. But yeah, especially I'm getting, especially with the Queen energy, the feminine energy, just as the Empress, right? It's about being sensual and nurturing and kind and creative at the same time, right? So whether you are more of a masculine or a feminine figure, right, it can still apply. And I would just say that nothing is stopping you from becoming that Empress, from giving yourself, first of all, the opportunity, the permission to be there, you know, the not be like, oh, I wish I was XYZ or whatever it is that you feel are the attributes of the Empress, right? It's like, wow, I can show up as XYZ, right? And if there is a legit lack of knowledge or experience somewhere, or you understand that you are somewhere on the other spectrum, for example, you want to be a kind person and you feel like you're the opposite, you lose your temper quite quickly, quite often, then that's your clue, right? That's that flag from your higher self that's something to work on. It's not a verdict. It's something that you can turn around big time. As long as your intentions are pure, healthy, and they're turned towards being more conscious, being happier and more loving, you know, and all of the things around that, it's, you know, the universe is going to be co-creating with you. But right now you may experience uneasiness in your relationship if you are with someone, because I don't see here much of your person, apart from the fact that a lot of you feel like if you're in a relationship that they are superior to you, that somehow they're better and you don't match, you know, they're out of your league, something along those lines. But if you don't have anyone, then that's you with yourself, you know, your 3D with your 5D self having that argument. For your career, we have Death, Page of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords. So yeah, something is something that's been happening in your work for a while, or maybe even someone who came to work with you caused this big transformation in whatever it is you're doing. For a lot of you, it's a new job altogether that you've recently started, or you're going to be starting in August. For others, it's just the way you view yourself that's completely different, right? It's like boom, and from this role that you've seen for yourself all your life, you see yourself in a completely different place, which is not a bad thing, as long as you stay authentic, because Seven of Swords is actually still kind of like being deluded, or, you know, not seeing the truth as it is, whether because you were, you know, telling yourself lies, or because somebody else is, right? So up to you to make sure that whatever that person is putting you up to, or whatever you've decided to do that's new and different, that you are not rushing yourself, first of all. Again, because Venus is in retrograde, no big commitments, including work, in August, please. Right, so take time for yourself to sleep on it, see how you feel about it in a week, in 2 weeks. If this is pushing you to leave your job, then maybe don't leave your job, at least in August, right? See if you're still as passionate about it in September, right? Maybe do your research at the same time while you're retrospecting to know exactly what you're looking for. It's also very important for a job, right? To know what your expectations are, so that you can present in that way. or you can feel good about accepting or not accepting certain offer, not just because it didn't feel good, but you will know exactly why. And yes, there are a lot of people, different kinds of consultants and coaches who would help you, or even mentors in your domain where you work who can help you with that if you are struggling to come up with that outline of what you're looking for. Okay, and yeah, I have to wrap this up, but I'll finish with the advice. So we have Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups. It's almost like I'm getting in the Two of Pentacles in the middle. It's almost like you are jumping from like one temperament to another one, or it's like different polarities of your emotional state, and you're jumping between them, or you'll have to choose, right? Like, is it appropriate to be a Queen of Cups here, or the Queen of Wands? A Queen of Wands is more fierce, decisive, knows what she wants, follows her passion. Again, doesn't have to be women, right? It's feminine energy here. If you're a man, you can still exhibit those. The Queen of Cups is more cheerful, especially in this deck, and kind of like, let's all be kind and show love to each other, right? You don't have to choose. You can be kind and fierce pretty much at the same time, even in one conversation, right? It's just about keeping it on a healthy level, right? So that you don't go to the extremes. That's the secret sauce, really. Okay, and last but not least, I'm gonna pull some cards with messages from your person to yourself. Sex with you, and I hope you'll wait for me, right? So I was just saying that some of you don't have a person in your life. So if you don't, this is almost like your person, like your soulmate, you know, somebody destined for you. They are waiting for you to kind of sort yourself out, so that they can come in when the time is right. So you can be together and you won't be hurting each other's feelings, but you'll be actually happy in love, right? For others, they are sorting their stuff too, which is also, it makes sense, right? That's how you have the space and time to focus on self and what you are doing. So take it as a blessing, where each of you can sort yourself out. You can be better partners for each other. I hope this was good for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings soon. In the meantime, check out readings for your other placements. Bye everyone.